everyone, and welcome back. I'm so excited to share a clean with me video with you all today. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I'm really not doing anything major, just some light surface type cleaning in the main living spaces of our home, our kitchen, and our living room. I'm also going to be sharing a look at the work that is going on outside at our house. They began our exterior renovation project last week, beginning with the roof, and I'm so excited to kind of share where we are with that as of now. I'm also sharing daily updates over on Instagram. If you want to hop on over and follow me there too, I'm at Grace Lee Cottage if you're interested in seeing like daily real-time updates as to what all is going on with the renovation. Before I get started, I want to apologize for my voice. I've been a little bit under the weather, so having a hard time getting my voice to get back to normal, but I wanted to get this video done, so I'm just going to go with it. But as usual, I'm starting in my kitchen, just unloading dishes from the night before, and then loading back breakfast dishes from this morning. On this particular day, my daughter was in school, but my son was home with me because he wasn't feeling that well either. So anyway, we just kind of had like a low-key day, but nevertheless, I still had some housework I wanted to get done. After doing dishes, I always like to give my sink a really good scrub down. As of now, I'm still using a soft scrub type cleaner. I'm really struggling to find something that will clean my sink here that is more natural, and I've just really not had any luck finding anything. So unfortunately, I'm still using the soft scrub. Seems to be the only thing that works, that and the barkeeper's friend. So I kind of go back and forth. But again, if you have any suggestions for me there, please let me know. One of my favorite things to do when it comes to cleaning up our house is wiping down the counters. I feel like that's like the final step to a clean kitchen, is when you get to finally wipe down the counters and the sink. It just feels so nice and fresh. As of now, I'm still using my Thieves cleaner. I like to change up the scent from time to time. So on this day, I've actually got some rosemary mixed in there with a few drops of lavender. It just smells so good. It smells really nice and fresh and very spring-like, which I'm very ready for.
You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free.
I'm using the same Thieves cleaner and the same paper towel actually that I was using on the counters to just go ahead and wipe down the appliances as well. I love that this cleaner is very versatile, so I can use it on basically any surface in the house and it will really leave it shining. When you want to wipe down your stainless steel appliances with Thieves cleaner, I would add a little bit more cleaner than just what it normally calls for. So like a regular all-purpose bottle of cleaner is like 1 capful of Thieves cleaner with 16 ounces of water. Well, for my kitchen Thieves cleaner, since I know I'm going to be wiping down my appliances regularly too, I usually double up. So I'll do at least like 2 capfuls of Thieves cleaner and then 16 ounces of water. And I feel like for me, that just helps with my appliances and things like that. It just gets them a little bit more clean and a little more shiny, I think, than if I water it down a little more.
Feels like I can fly.
Wiping down my cabinets and drawer fronts is not something that I do every day or for a daily clean or anything like that. But on this particular day, I noticed that the ones on our island here were looking especially grungy. So I wanted to take care of that while I was in the process of wiping things down anyway. It only took a few more seconds to go ahead and knock that out.
Don't know what I do.
And you may have noticed I'm still missing some cabinet hardware on the island, and that's because I haven't been able to find the right kind of screws that are long enough and skinny enough to work for the hardware that we have. And so it's been kind of a challenge to find some that will work, and I still haven't found any yet. But the 2, cabinet doors, those did work with the screws that came with the hardware. So I went ahead and put those on. But yeah, it's kind of looking crazy because I don't have that finished yet, but hopefully soon we'll find what we're looking for.
Take me high.
The chandelier was looking especially dusty on this day as well, so I just used a damp microfiber cloth to clean that really quickly, and then back to my thieves cleaner for the surface of the tabletop here. I got a little off track with my plant watering schedule. I had it down pat for a while. I was, taking one day every week and watering all the house plants, but I kind of lost track. And so now I'm just noticing like when they need it, I water them. So I've got to get back on track with that. But I wanted to water this pothos. If you are looking for a really easy house plant, I encourage you to get a pothos. They are really affordable and they are really easy to maintain and keep alive. So if I can do it, you definitely can. A quick wipe down of the mirror with my e-cloths and then filling my diffuser here just to add a fresh scent to the space before I move on to the next task, which is folding laundry. While I'm folding laundry, I thought I would go ahead and share a few clips of the outside of our house and what all is going on out there. It is really moving along and I'm so excited. Here is our roofing. We chose silver, or it's actually called Galvalume, standing seam roofing for our house, and we feel like this will help it to really tie in with the rest of the farm and the other buildings that we have on the farm. And so far we're really loving it. One of the things I was most excited about was pulling up all of these bushes along the front of the house. I planted those years ago just to kind of cover up our really old windows, to kind of hide them a little bit, but now that we are going to be replacing them, there's no need to hide them anymore. And also we had to make room for the porch to be built that will go all the way across the front part of the house. If you would like to see a full before video of our house, I shared that a while back, and I'll also put it here on the screen if that's something you're interested in seeing. We're definitely a long way from being finished, but you can kind of get the idea here as far as what the roof will look like. I really love the standing seam. It's just that perfect, just classic farmhouse look, along with the new chimney that they built for our wood stove. We had to lay all new brick there for the chimney, and so I was really happy that they were able to match it up with our current brick so perfectly. Again, if you would like to see daily updates, real-time updates of everything that's happening here with the exterior remodel, you can find me on Instagram at Grace Lee Cottage. I am sharing there pretty much daily. I have a highlight saved at the very top titled Exterior, so you can click there and go all the way back to the beginning and kind of see, my vision for the space and see where we are as of today. That's been a lot of fun to keep updated as we go along and as the house transforms. With all of the renovating going on outside, it's basically impossible to keep on track with our floors and keep on top of things here. They just get really dirty really quick. And so they were so dirty today, I was afraid to even attempt to vacuum in the kitchen. I wanted to just sweep it instead because there was just so much. Also, we have little baby chicks in our kitchen off to the left there as well, and they make a nice mess on their own too because they're getting a little bit bigger and they've learned how to escape from their little bucket we have them in. So definitely got to do something about that soon, but sweeping was just the way to go with the amount of dirt I had to get off this floor today. I do let them go outside and get fresh air though. When it's pretty outside, they're still really small, and so they have to be under a heat lamp for the majority of the day. But if it's warm and sunny, I will let them go out and get some fresh air, and they really seem to enjoy that, especially the grass. So I'm excited when they will get to be out there full time, but we're just not there yet. They're still a little bit too little for that. I know I've shared this trick before, but it's a huge time saver for me. I take a empty basket of some kind and I just go through my living room or anywhere in the house really and just pick up everything that doesn't belong, everything that needs to go upstairs. That way I can carry it all most of the time in one trip. Anytime I'm vacuuming, I like to go ahead and vacuum the couches as well, just to get up any kind of crumbs that may be laying around, because that's inevitable. We definitely live in our home. We're a very casual family. And also I let Jake, who's our little dog, he likes to lay on the love seat. And so I have to vacuum that pretty frequently as well, just where he will be playing outside and bring things in. But to help with that, I do like to keep some kind of blanket on the love seat all the time for him to lay on. That helps me not have to wash our couch covers quite so often. I did have to do a little bit of dusting on this day in our living room. Things were kind of dusty and I needed to take care of that. I started with our TV, and for our television, I'm just using the same set of e-cloths that I use on any kind of mirrors or glass in the house. They do a really great job, and all you have to have is water. It's a really great way to clean it without using any chemicals, and plus it saves a lot of money because you just wash the cloths and reuse them time and time again. We recently got a new TV mount, and I really like it because it allows the TV to fit up against the wall a lot closer. It's a low profile mount, and we're in the process of working on a little project for the TV wall that I'll be sharing hopefully really soon. And so that was the first step of that project that I'm going to be sharing with you guys hopefully in my next video or so. It should be some kind of home tour video. I don't know if you have noticed yet, but I've kind of changed up some of the decor throughout the house. I've shared a little bit of that on Instagram, just kind of transitioning our style a little bit. I switched out some rugs and added some new accessories, and I switched out a few pillow covers, things like that. But I will be doing a fresh, up-to-date home tour of our living spaces here very soon. I do have a Like to Know It page. I will have that linked in my description box below if you're interested in specific links to where things may be from that we've purchased for our home. I don't post there super frequently just because I don't ever want to give the idea that you should always be buying something new for your home. I don't want to be the person who, is constantly making you feel like you need to buy new things and change what you currently have going on in your home. As you know, I'm a big thrifter. I love to repurpose items. I love to find a good deal. But I do like having that page because it allows me to kind of corral all of my links in one location, and it makes it easier for you all to find what you might be looking for as well. At the same time, I know many of you all are like me and you truly enjoy switching things up and changing things around in your home. One of the best ways to do that is by choosing an overall color scheme for your house that will allow you the freedom to be able to change things up from room to room for a fresh look without spending any extra money. If you do have room in the budget and you want to buy something new for your space, I always say try a new area rug. You can find them pretty affordably at places like Amazon or Rugs USA, and it's something that will definitely make a big impact on your space for not a lot of money. As I'm watching this back, I can tell that our wood stove definitely needs a little bit of love this spring and summer. We always have to wait until we're not using it to clean it really well and recoat it with the wood stove polish. That makes it look nice and shiny and new again. So you can always tell towards the end of the season because it definitely is starting to show that it needs a little love. Now the floors in here were not so bad, so I was able to tackle this with my vacuum cleaner. This is my Dyson V7, it's the animal one. It's a few years old. I know they have lots of newer models out now, but I really love this one. It definitely does everything we need it to do, and it has different attachments, so I can use it to vacuum, the couches and different furniture and our stairs, and then also, of course, the floors. So it's really handy to have around. I was just talking about area rugs and how a new area rug can really transform your space. I wanted to share quickly about this one. I got it on Amazon. You may have seen it floating around Instagram. It's a pretty popular rug right now. I'll link it down below in the description if you're looking for something similar. They have a lot of different patterns and designs. It is a printed rug, but it's really nice and it was really affordable as well. I'm kind of going with a more moody and dark kind of color scheme for the house right now. I'm not sure why. It's just kind of something I'm wanting to try. I definitely want it to still feel airy and open, but maybe add a little bit more depth with some darker colors. So the area rug was my first step to doing that. And like I said before, I'll definitely be sharing an updated home tour, and I'll share more about the changes that I've made recently in our home. I'm gonna finish up my cleaning day by mopping the floors, just a little bit of thieves cleaner in the bucket. You can also add a little bit of witch hazel to your mop water to prevent streaking if you have trouble with that. I know sometimes I do, just because we have pre-finished floors and they're very shiny, which I love when they're clean, but getting them that way is sometimes a little tricky. So if you add a little bit of witch hazel to your mop water, it will really help cut out the streaking that can sometimes happen when you're mopping. You'll notice I'm not doing any major mopping here as far as moving furniture out of the way or anything like that. Like I said before, with all of the renovating going on outside, our house gets tracked up really quickly, and so I'm not doing any major deep cleaning until this project is done, and then I will go in and really move things and clean really well. But cleaning like this just helps us get through the week with a semi-clean home, and it really does make a big difference. I'll save the deep cleaning for after the renovation is complete. That's going to do it for today's video. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and watching today. Be sure to stay on the lookout for the next video coming up, which will hopefully be the home tour video I talked about earlier, and I'll share more specifics of the changes that we've made here recently, and hopefully I'll have another update on the exterior as well. But as always, thank you all so much, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Yesterday